Man, what up?
Bro, you came at the perfect time. I literally just started the stream. Like I just clicked the button.
Oh, no. So you said 8:30. So
Yeah. Like I just minimized the window and you were logging on. I was like, damn. You really wanted to you really wanted to stream today.
well, 8:30. I reckon I'll be there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So everything's up. I think that's all. It's not lagging. All right. Bro, I went in my car today because I had to drive to work. I had fucking ants in my
Yeah.
car.
Ants?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What's up, Soul Wolf? Yeah, man. So I know why it happened. So I went to a doctor's appointment, and then when I drove to work, I grabbed a cup of coffee, and
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's just like I left it in there. I should have thrown it away, but I left it in there. And then when I came back, there were a bunch of ants crawling around the coffee that was in my cup holder, and I was like, shit. So
We got a lot of ants.
what's up?
Was it a box?
It wasn't that many, but it was enough to be concerned. It was like 10. So it was like 7 on the cup, 3 around the cup holder kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, like I was in a parking garage, so it's not even like, I was parked on grass or anything. They were just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that fucking sucked.
Hmm.
I need to give my car a good scrubbing anyway, so.
Man, you know a detailer?
I do, but he charges premium prices.
Damn.
Yeah. He charges me like a traveling fee, even though we live together.
Tell him he can't be charging that until he gets good at taking or something.
Hey, you got the name right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soul Wolf and I are very proud of you. So Soul Wolf says, "Wait, Jonathan in horizontal from the beginning." Yeah, see, he's getting there.
Hello?
What's up, Juliet?
So that means I need extra compensation.
What, Jonathan?
Damn it, Juliet.
What are you saying about extra compensation?
I need it.
You need it?
Yeah, I need it.
Don't listen to
I
him.
don't.
He's gonna
I don't have
donate
any.
for the cause, but he didn't.
Who was donating? CJ?
So Wolf,
Donate to our own cause. Well, no, don't listen to Jonathan, Juliet.
I'm very confused.
He just sold 14 RVs. He doesn't need the money.
I did
Nice.
I did sell 4 on Memorial Day.
He sold
That's
4
awesome. Congrats.
2 hours ago.
That's really funny. I love that people are buying RVs on Memorial Day. That's hilarious. That's great.
That's what you do, Juliet. You don't buy one, you're not a real American.
So I bought some ground beef because I thought we would do burgers for Memorial Day. And I bought it on Saturday, but somehow by Monday it had gone bad.
Oh God, Juliet, if you left it outside.
I didn't. I put it in the fridge. But yeah, so Matt took it out of the fridge and it was all like gray, and it was actually past the expiration date because I think I somehow bought it for $5.99 a pound on the day it expired, which is crazy. But yeah, so our Memorial Day dinner was ruined, so we didn't have anything frozen. All we had was a can of Spam, so we sliced up the Spam and we made Spam burgers.
What? Go out to eat. The hell? Like, was it like
fine.
below 0 or something? Why couldn't y'all go out and get something else?
Juliet, why do you even have Spam in your pantry?
Because I like making Spam fried rice sometimes.
It's nasty.
It's fine. It's literally just like ham.
It's literally nasty. It's not ham, Juliet. You know why? Because if you put ham outside, it goes bad. You put Spam outside,
It goes
it's good
good.
for. It's in a can, Juliet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
gets better actually.
I just feel like I have so many arguments against that logic because there's
I have
so
so
many
many
things
arguments
that will
against spam, Juliet.
go bad if you put them outside, but won't if they're in a can. I feel like that applies to most food.
That is true.
No.
So what happens if you have a plate of spam and a plate of ham next to each other on a very hot summer day? Which one goes bad faster?
Yeah, see, that's the true test. Probably the regular ham, because spam has so much salt.
That's
But I have no
nasty.
idea.
Jonathan, which one would you feel safer eating after 2 weeks in the sun?
Unfortunately, the spam. Unfortunately.
I mean, okay, but once spam is open, you're supposed to eat it within like 3 days
No, I'm
while
supposed to
keeping
throw
it
that
in the
away
fridge.
immediately.
No, so it's basic like it's just meat.
No, Juliet, look up the contents of spam. Here, I'm going to do it for you, Juliet. Let's see how many ingredients are in
You do
spam.
that.
How many do you think before I even Google it?
I don't know. I'll say 25. I don't know.
No.
No, I'll say less
No.
than 20 actually.
I'm going to say
I'll
there's
say-
at least
I'll say
45 different things in spam.
actually no. I'm gonna say 8. Final guess.
8 ingredients total.
Maybe less. Maybe around 5.
I'm going to say, okay, Juliet, I'm going to say there's at least 30 ingredients in spam.
You think this is what our fans want to listen to?
That's what they're going to get educated on today. So listen up.
I saw we're not live, so it's okay. Oh, we are live. Uh-oh. I didn't
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Dang it.
Soul Wolf
I
left
saw the
his job
container.
3 hours early just to come to this podcast, and this is what we're talking about.
Juliet, where's TJ at?
He's asleep. It's
Wait,
like 5 a.m. over there now.
I don't even know who TJ is. Well, I mean, I know he's British, but how would I know where he is?
It's like 5 a.m. over there now. He's
Juliet,
asleep.
I guarantee they don't have spam in Europe. You know what they have? Not spam.
It's a bad
They
name.
have spam equivalents. The Germans make it, actually, I think.
No, they don't. It says it's.
Okay, so what? Anyways, what's
banned in
the
Europe?
what's the result of your search?
Oh, I'm telling you, it's banned in Europe.
So, it's most American food.
Damn.
Yeah, but spam is up there. Okay, look. How is spam made? Juliet, this is about to get nasty. Okay, hold on. Spam ingredient list, Juliet. Beautiful.
Just
All right.
salt.
All right,
I
Juliet.
think it's just salt, pork, and water.
Here we go. It's pork with ham. The primary base consisting of primarily ground pork shoulder and ham meat. Okay. Then they add the salt, which adds flavor and acts as a natural preservative. They throw in some water in there, which blend the ingredients and retains moisture during cooking. Juliet now gets a little dicey because they add potato starch, which acts, Juliet, as a binder to keep the texture uniform and helps retain moisture.
You know, potato starch is in like so many things.
That's okay.
They put potato starch in chicken nuggets and probably in your cereal.
I don't eat
And your
any of that
toothpaste.
stuff, Juliet. Do they put it in my grapes? I doubt it, Juliet. I doubt there's potato starch in my
Okay,
grapes.
I never said spam and grapes were the same. I just never made that claim.
Then, Juliet,
So far it sounds
Juliet,
fine.
once they get done adding the potato starch, they throw in some sugar to counter the bitterness and balance the saltiness and aids in the browning process when you cook it.
That all sounds fine.
You're aiding in the browning process when you cook it by burning the sugar, so you're not even cooking the meat.
That's the same reason you always put like a tiny bit of sugar when you make bread, because otherwise your crust won't brown.
Even
Okay,
I knew that.
But bread,
I didn't know that.
Juliet, once they get done with the sugar, they throw in some sodium nitrate. Okay, you know what sodium nitrate is, Juliet?
We eat that all the
It's
time.
preservative.
Well, it's a curing agent, Juliet, used to preserve the freshness, prevent bacterial growth, and give the meat its characteristic color and taste.
And that's why you're not supposed to eat bacon or lunch meat or spam or just hot dogs more than once a week, because the nitrates are potentially not great for you.
Mm.
But that's all processed meats.
I used to eat hot dogs like 2 times a week.
You should eat 3 hot dogs 2 times a week.
Well, I used to eat 4 at a time, twice a week. That was when I was at my heaviest.
But also, like, they might be fine. We're not sure how good or bad nitrates are for you. So
Juliet, the amount of nitrates in there is 790 milligrams, which, if you did not know, is 34% of your daily value.
that's good because I'm not eating Spam every day or even regularly, so that is okay.
Only when your meat goes bad.
Exactly.
I'm still trying to.
It's emergency.
I'm still trying to figure out why didn't y'all just go out and get something else? Why did y'all have to default to Spam?
To be honest, we only eat out like probably once a month or less if like friends are in town or something.
What else do y'all eat?
Just 'cause
Great.
we cook every meal.
Oh, that is an option.
He wanted to criticize you for something. He just can't figure it out right now.
It's like, what do you eat?
She steals the neighbor's food every day.
Juliet, did you know there's a Spam museum?
I did know that actually.
That sounds a little ridiculous.
Why, Juliet? Why did you know that?
Because I've been on their website to look at recipes before.
That means you eat it pretty regularly, Juliet. That
Yeah, I
tells
eat
me
it
you
about
eat this-
once every 2 weeks. We have Spam with something.
Jonathan, I don't know why you're upset. You know when we go visit her, we're going to be eating some of that Spam.
Bro, we
No,
don't
you
do-
dice up half a can and like fry it up real good, and you put it with fried rice, and it's really good.
See?
And then the other half, you chop it up, you fry it up, and you put it in an omelet with some fresh vegetables for breakfast on the weekend, and that's great.
Why does it need to go with it, though? Why not just eat the omelet with the veggies and cook up some bacon?
Because you need another
'cause
meat.
in this scenario, you don't have bacon in your fridge or your freezer. Also, bacon is the same thing, basically. They're both full of nitrates.
don't. We can't insult bacon like that, Juliet.
Bacon
I
got put in a
guarantee-
blender, and now this is what you have.
Juliet, at that point, you're just drinking bacon through a straw. Does that sound good to you?
Ugh.
Because it's not. Yeah. No one likes that, Juliet. You drink it through a straw, but in this case, you throw it in the pan, let it gel together and cook with its brown sugarness. You could have just ate the bacon.
See, we did buy some bacon today, so now I have
Good.
bacon. So we'll eat bacon sometime.
Good.
So what are we going to
Let's
cook
do-
when we come to visit? Because we like to eat a lot, except for Jonathan, but the rest of us, we like to eat a lot. So what are we making?
Juliet, there's a Spam gift shop.
It sounds like you want to go because you keep looking up this stuff.
They got Spam shoes.
Oh,
I
it's
love
just
Spam
Spam
socks.
world now.
Yeah, this is. I imagine what's going to happen to your algorithm. That's all you're going to see. Spam ads.
Spam varieties, apparel and accessories. Spam my man. Interesting.
What? Spam my man?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know if that's a secure relationship.
And it's not.
So to Juliet's credit, I think a little over a year ago, I tried Spam for the first time. It was at some coffee shop. It was like a Japanese coffee shop or something. And it had like the Spam over rice, kind of like that. Yeah.
Spam musubi.
Yes, but yeah. And I tried it. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. So it was that avocado with the rice, and it was actually it was pretty good, Jonathan. It was a small snack size. It was like supposed to be like almost like a breakfast thing, but it was good.
Yeah, one of
Juliet?
Matt's old coworkers is Hawaiian, and so he would make Spam musubi regularly.
See?
It was very good.
You gotta try it, Jonathan. Tomorrow.
He would
Green-
fry it in a teriyaki glaze. It was good.
Green eggs and Spam, Juliet. Juliet, they went as far to make Spam street tacos.
Try it.
You know
I'm not
how?
trying
Do you
it.
know how upset Oscar is right now? He's probably furious.
He's not even.
Juliet,
I mean, just look at his John Wick picture. That's his face right now.
angry.
Other, I cannot take credit for everything on the spam website, or actually any of it. That is just outside of my control.
Look how pissed he is. He's angry. You know
Told me.
why? You know why he's angry, Juliet? Because he knows no one in their right mind would make spam tacos.
Is that true, Oscar?
He's, he's got a drink on it, Juliet. That's not water.
I
He's
feel like I
drinking
have to
tequila
tell
right now.
Oscar that I have.
Man,
No
you know
one
what?
here has ever made spam tacos. I have never made spam tacos. Jonathan
is
is
actually
on
pretty
the
good.
spam. See? Jonathan is on the spam website right now because I mentioned that I made fried rice with spam the other day and he was horrified. And so now he's going down the spam rabbit hole of outrage.
There's nothing to be outraged about.
See?
Spam is not bad.
See?
Have you had any Hawaiian food before?
See?
Nope.
Spam musubi.
Yes, that shit is amazing.
See? That's what CJ just said.
Yeah, I did say that. It was pretty good, Jonathan. And that was my first time having it. So
Everyone here is eating spam except for you.
You know, where's Usagi? Usagi, you eating spam?
she's not here yet. If you were looking at the chat, you would know.
Here,
I can't see the chat.
here, let me
It's so-
see.
Soul Wolf is here. Say hi to Soul Wolf.
So, Wolf, you drink that spam?
Drink? Why are you drinking spam? He says spam tacos is an interesting concept. He also says slap box challenge for the next pod.
Look, I'm about to share one here with you guys.
The silence. He says yeah. For the spam
I feel like
question.
I'm not understanding the slap box challenge.
Is it the one where you
Jonathan,
take
where are you
turns?
living?
What?
John, are you in Denton?
Am I in Denton yet?
All right, this is in the colony. It's not too far from you.
No, Jonathan, it's time for spam.
You need to go to this place here. Of all the Hawaiian places I've been to, this is the best one. This one is one that has more flavor. It doesn't seem like a box, like they open stuff from cans and stuff. Like you see Muma on the back making food.
Muma.
Mm-hmm.
That's her government name too.
This one's family operated. This one is fucking delicious. You can, whenever you click into it, bro, too. Like the chicken there that they had, bro. The
Share your
short
screen.
ribs they got. Okay, here, give me a second.
Soul Wolf wants to see.
Jonathan looks so apprehensive right now.
No, apprehensive Juliet.
Oh, it's gonna be an echo.
Look at this.
Can I
This
see
is
me?
delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these suckers are here. my
Oh,
God.
that's why. How do I exit out of this?
Look at this. Look at all of this.
There's a lot happening right now.
Yeah, I'm
there's
trying
an echo
to.
now.
There's still an echo?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hold on. That's my fault.
I don't hear an echo. Oh, I'm not listening to stream. Never mind. Ignore
Yeah.
me.
Well, no, it should. I was looking at what Oscar pulled up, and that's when the echo started, but I muted it, so it shouldn't still be there.
I can see what Oscar posted, but I also hear an echo.
Where?
Might be because of my screen.
Now we flip the cameras.
So it's
Okay,
called
well-
Shaka Hawaiian Barbecue.
Yeah. Are you seeing it right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Stream can see it.
Okay.
Man, this chicken looks pretty good.
These shits right here, that's what that is, Jonathan. That's rice and spam wrapped in seaweed. Oh, bro, I tell you what, this place, the portions here are amazing. Look at this. Look at this plate. You go to any other Hawaiian place, they're very like, oh no, I can't give you that much. Look, oh my god, dude. Look at this right here. This is the combination that they got. You get your thing of cabbage. You'll get your cabbage no matter what, but you get rice, their macaroni, and three proteins that they got. Dude, I'm telling you, this is stuff that you will not. You will think like, man, I wish I had more of this. I'm trying to find those little. Yeah, it's these, dude. It's these. This is Spam. This is delicious. It's the most delicious thing in the world. Not in the world, but it's delicious.
I like Jonathan just not saying anything, just being silent.
I'm
Listen,
just,
those-
I'm just taking in the Oscar knowledge and the Oscar opinion.
Wait.
I'll tell you what, John. I don't fuck around with food. I'll tell you that much. If food is bad, it's bad. I'll let you know. I won't tell you to go somewhere if I know the food ain't the best or isn't good at least.
Jonathan's worried about the potato starch in the Spam.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, remember, this is the same guy who eats grapes for dinner, so it's not surprising.
I do like some good grapes for dinner. Not gonna lie.
That was his argument when I said potato starch is fine and it's in lots of stuff. Jonathan said there's no potato starch in grapes. And I didn't actually have a counter argument to that statement.
He should have
Does not want to do it.
he should have like his own entourage behind him that goes, oh, like he actually did something.
All right, CJ. What we got going for today's stream?
Well, I'm glad you
What
asked.
people going in for?
So it's gonna be a little similar, because I find these questions really entertaining. But
Yes.
let's see if I want to start. So it's gonna be about money again. So we're gonna start off a little calm, and then we're gonna go to like the big question that I had at the end.
For sure.
Sobel says cooking with Jonathan segment.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
He'd be pulling
I
out
would be very
cans of
excited for that.
meatloaf.
Cans.
No, we're gonna be pulling out
He'd
that
be
bag
pulling
of
out the
grapes.
Chef Boyardee.
Just grapes? The hell? It's a 2-minute cooking stream?
You
I'm gonna get
just
some
watch
grapes.
them.
I
And
worry that
that's
you
it.
got diabetes, dude.
I'm gonna chop them up into triangles because they taste better, and then
Not prisms.
I'm gonna
Not
throw them in a blender to make a smoothie.
Wait,
I'll tell you
I'm
what.
sorry. How are you chopping grapes into triangles and then you're putting them in the blender?
Yep.
all the water's gonna be on the tray. You're not
What
gonna
y'all
have
really
any.
need to do though?
In order
Put 'em
to
in
get the
the-
perfect flavor out of a grape, Juliet, you first must chop it into a triangle and then throw it in the blender.
I've
That's
never
a lot
even
of
done that
work.
for my kids.
That's
And
a
I've
lot of work.
sliced them. I've sliced them fours in like fours, long
Yeah.
ways, and that's hard as shit.
Yeah.
What
But-
about the seeds?
There's not seasoned grapes, Juliet.
Yes, there is. Real grapes have seeds.
In
but
real grapes, there are
Juliet-
seeds.
Juliet, we get
As opposed to the
modified
fake
grapes,
ones
okay?
I be eating.
Yeah,
Think
that's
I'm
what
just
you've been eating.
chopping on some fake grapes.
Oh yeah.
The super engineered seedless grapes.
Hey, there's some good suckers right there. Especially them red ones. Whenever they're nice and fresh and they get that nice pop. Mm. But grapes, if you put them in a freezer, that'll be completely different experience. See that zoom? My hand's not even touching the keyboard. See? It knew. Freeze your grapes. Give that a shot, and I swear to you, that'll be one of the best things you've done with fruit.
Well, I can't imagine a grape-centered cooking show would be that interesting. I feel like that would be a 5-minute episode, and everybody would just go home disappointed. But if you can make that interesting, Jonathan, I'd be curious to see how you do that.
I mean, if he's putting them in the blender, maybe that's just our drink, like to accompany our meal. Maybe that's
Realize
just
how
the
many
beverage.
grapes he's gonna have to blend to make a drink.
Especially if he's cutting them in triangles.
Triangles first.
Not that many.
He's gonna make a drink out of 7 grapes, and we're all gonna have to share. Here's your shot glass.
Everyone. Yeah, we wouldn't even get 2 each. Everyone gets like a grape and 3/4.
You might get a grape in the fourth because remember, Oscar's chopping them up into fourths.
He's trying to what?
I said you might get a grape and a quarter because Oscar's chopping them up into fourths.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's
I
your
didn't.
cooking show.
Yeah, it's yours. Like we're just watching.
Oh yeah, you're getting triangles.
Yeah, that's gonna take
Yeah,
forever.
it's a better tasting shape.
For
Well,
what?
You're blending it afterwards.
Yeah,
So
You realize
it,
how many of those juices you're getting out of the grape before you can
Yeah, you're
get it into the
losing
blender?
80% of those juices. Your fingers are gonna have more juices than the drink.
it happens.
I think he just likes wasting water. He just likes wasting.
says I prefer dodecahedrons.
What?
Nah, have Jonathan come up with 5 ways to have grapes for a segment.
Bro, we're gonna have smoothie grapes. We're gonna have Jello grapes, frozen
Make a
grapes.
The smoothie grape, John.
make
What
a
does that
hot
even mean?
make a hot grape latte.
Yeah, we might even have sautéed grapes, salad
Ugh.
grapes.
The hell? Seasoned grapes. 11 spices and
Salad.
herbs.
Yep.
Oh god.
Can you imagine if you had like an 11-course meal and they're all just grapes?
I don't like this.
If I knew that's what I was coming into, fine, because I would eat beforehand. But
Like you
If-
get grapes of all
You're ruining
different
the whole
colors
palate.
cooked in fully different ways,
I'd be
in
pissed.
different shapes.
If he told me, "Hey CJ, come over. I'm making a feast." I'm expecting like wing feast mixed with like barbecue. And I sit down at that table with just fucking grapes. I'm gonna friendship over.
Nice. He's like $500 for this experience.
Soul Wolf says sweet tea with frozen grape cubes, grapes with barbecue. I mean, that's fine if it's on the side. I can ignore them.
Enough with the grapes. My
Yes.
god. Enough with the grapes. Get with your question, CJ.
All
I
right,
want to
fine.
hear what you got to say.
Okay. So, if you could see one statistic over everyone's head for the rest of their lives, which one would you choose? Only you can see it, and it stays the same forever. You can't change it.
Oh,
Body count.
what?
Say it again.
What did you say? Body
Oh,
count?
let Oscar answer.
Man, you're gonna be judging so many people. Someone's gonna have one more than you, and it's like, ugh, get away from me.
Like, nah, I would be like, hey, dude, you do you. Just take care of yourself. Mine, I guess, if I could see on top of everybody's head. How truthful am I? How truthful? That'll tell everything.
Is it like a FICO score? Like what's happening?
I guess it has to be from like 1 to 10, and like that's how you can tell how truthful they are. But see,
FICO score.
but is that going to be an average, or is that going to be situational? Like, what if you put them in a situation where, oh, I might lose my job if I'm truthful? Maybe it goes down to 2 because there's more things at risk.
It would be an average. I mean, you can't have it where it's just a, like, what was your last thing? Were you truthful in your last thing? Because it could have been one of those where, hey, your nephew asked, hey, so what happened to that squirrel on the ground? Why is it not moving? Oh, don't worry, it's just laying down. You're not being truthful, but it's a necessary lie at certain ages. So it's not fair for it to be to just like your last one or whatever, like just overall average. How truthful have you been?
Okay, so
Yeah, I feel like general honesty is a good one.
I think that will have a good marker on just about anything.
Okay.
If now somebody is like a score of a 3 out of 10, the lower the score, obviously, the less truthful you are. I would be less inclined to be like, all right, hey, nice to meet you. No, not really.
What about you, Juliet?
I don't know. I'm thinking because I feel like it has to be something that's actually like useful,
Mm-hmm.
Something
right?
tangible.
Something tangible that can like actively help me as I'm moving through the world and interacting with people. But yeah, I think either honesty or like possibly laziness, or things like that would let
That's
me know if I
interesting.
want to work with someone or collaborate with them or like
Be friends with them.
yeah,
I
or be
expect you
friends
guys
with
to be
them, right?
truthful with me. That's what I want. I don't
Yeah.
want smoke. That doesn't help me. I want truthfulness. Even if it's one of those things where it makes you uncomfortable, I want to hear that, because if you can't even tell me and somebody else ends up saying like, "Hey, dude, like what you've been doing is wrong," my friends never told me that. So then that puts a perspective of like, well, are they even my friends to not even be able to tell me that?
Yeah. So my original answer was gonna be like a gauge on how, I guess, their emotional health, but like that day. So let's say they had a bad day, maybe it shows 3 out of 10, but if they're having a better day, it shows 8 out of 10 or something like that. So I kind of know how to approach people because
That's
usually,
pretty cool.
yeah, because usually I'm usually
That's
pretty
very
good at.
useful. You wait to ask for a raise or a promotion until it's like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, just that would be a more productive way to use it. I was more so thinking like just social interactions. Um, to be fair, usually when I approach people, like if they're sitting somewhere and I approach them, I'm usually kind of neutral. I usually wait for them to respond to me to gauge how, happy or sad they are. But sometimes it'd be good to just know right off the bat if someone's having a bad day, or vice versa if they're having a good day.
It's not a bad one.
Yeah,
I would agree. That's not a
I
bad
think
one.
that one's really good.
yeah, I like that one. One of the comments, I stole this question from somebody. One of the comments said, on a scale from 1 to 10, how attracted they are to me. And I think that one's kind of interesting because that might change the way you move around certain people. If you know, like, damn, this guy or girl thinks I'm hot as shit, and then the other person's like, man, this guy thinks it looks like a frog.
I don't know. I feel like that would just make you more uncomfortable than anything.
Yeah,
That'll drive you insane, because then you're just trying to please. Your whole emotion, your whole day goes off of what others think. I
Mhm.
couldn't go like that.
Yeah, or
And-
it's just like creepy, disgusting people who like you, and you spend your life trying to avoid those people.
It's true, and also it might work against you because what if you see someone that you like, that you see is attracted to you, and now everything that they say comes across as flirty because now you know they're attracted to you, when in reality that's just how they act. And then now you put yourself in a position where you might get disappointed, where just because someone finds you attractive doesn't mean they're interested, yada yada yada.
Correct.
Or also, if your
No.
partner just sees you having kind of rough day, and
It says 3 out of 10.
For a split second, for a split second it says 3 out of 10, and then you're all mad. That's not
Whoa.
fair either.
You start an argument out of nowhere, like, I work all damn day, put all this shit on my back, and you don't think I'm attractive? They're like, whoa, where is this coming from? You never appreciate me.
God, that escalated, CJ. I don't think they'd be saying that, but
I mean, like she said, you're just having a bad day, and you see that 3 out of 10 over your partner's head, and now you're having a worse day.
Jonathan, you still sticking with that head count?
Body count.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know how that information helps you in life.
I think it will just piss you off.
Right? Or might surprise you. You never know, Jude. You never know.
Jonathan, I hope you realize you'd be looking at your mom, your grandma,
Ooh, that's that's true.
your aunts.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Dare I go any further? I don't think I need to. We can just keep it at that.
Yeah.
But you be looking at the same thing with the honesty. So that's going to change your family dynamic.
No, because if you know your family, you know.
No, what are they going to be asking you the whole time?
Then that's gonna open your eyes and be like, hey, whoa,
Oh, well,
right? That's fine. I'd rather know the truth.
I don't think a number would really bother me too much. I mean, as weird as it sounds, if my parents had a really high number, I would just assume that they had a really nice youth, And it's like, okay, because I don't believe it
you know what's
happened.
going to be concerning? You don't see them for a week and that number increases by 10 or 15.
I don't think they would do that. If it
I mean,
increases
you don't
by
know.
one, if it increases by one, that makes sense. But 15,
But also, like, even if he sees that, what is he going to do about it? Like, there's no situation where like having that knowledge helps anyone.
yeah,
The only
because
number
I
would
It
be
doesn't.
I agree with Juliet. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just like, damn, he had a really good weekend, but it wouldn't change our dynamic. It's just like, dang, Dad, I was wondering why you drove all the way to so and so, and I was like, okay, now I know.
Yeah.
It's just a funny
Yeah, well,
Thanks for
conversation.
Dad,
responding, Dad.
you've been getting diggity down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's like, excuse me, son, I need to go use the restroom real quick. Comes back, it's another one. It's like, what happened to that restroom? He said, what are you talking about, son? Mind your business.
Like, son, my insurance number changed like mine has. Keep up, boy. But
He would not say that. I don't think he would.
I'm not.
I still don't see what the purpose of it would be. That'd be a number that,
If-
like, hey, you know, you go at it, bro, or you go at it, girl.
I think,
I mean,
if
you
I'm
have
gonna put myself in Jonathan's shoes, I might be wrong. So if I'm wrong, correct me. But if I'm putting myself in Jonathan's shoes, I think he would mainly use it for like dating purposes.
Yeah,
That's all I would do. But you're not
Okay.
dating anybody right now, except for
That's
you're with
true.
one girl.
that's true. That's true.
So there's no.
No purpose.
Yeah, you're not dating. So what's the purpose?
He
I
just
was.
wants to be pissed off. She told him it was like 4 partners. It's actually 5. He's like, this relationship's over. He just leaves her house.
I wouldn't want to know the person I'm dating's number.
Well, you're going to. It said everybody.
No.
You can't pick and choose. Like if you chose what
That's
you
fine.
wanted, yeah. So you would know.
But once,
No. There's no but once. That's what you're gonna see.
Yeah, that's what you're
Up
gonna see
here.
over everyone's
That's
head.
what you're gonna see up here
that's okay.
forever.
That's okay.
But you just said
And
you
then
don't
the
want to
I
know.
wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to know
Hey.
the current person I'm dating's number.
I will take this a step further, John.
So why
Then
would you
when
choose
have
this?
Kids, look, then when you have kids, you'll start seeing their number too. I'm like, I don't care, dude.
Yeah,
You do
you
what
got
you want to do. Just
you got to
take care of
homeschool them. You got to homeschool until they go to college, and then they can't come home during college.
yourself. No, they can't come back ever again.
They can't come back ever again until they get married,
No.
and then even then, it better
FaceTime
say
me,
one.
but only show me this.
Only show me.
I don't want to see up here. They're showing me this. But Dad, the number shows right here.
Well, they're not gonna know the number's there. You're the only one that sees the number,
That's true.
so you would have to tell them that there's a number. But they're just gonna have to believe you because they're not.
He's
gonna see
just
it.
being rude to people, and they have no idea why. He's just,
But, okay.
Don't be rude to people.
Jonathan, walk me through this. You said you wouldn't want to see the person you're dating number, but then you still chose the number. So doesn't this counteract why you chose it?
Well, if I was dating, I want to know
Okay.
because. I wanna
okay,
know.
so given your current situation where you are not dating, what statistic would you choose?
Bank account balance.
That's fine. That's fine.
I feel like he's
That's a
gonna
good
judge
one.
people in a completely different way. Like he just wants to judge
He will.
people. That's all he wants to do. You know, he doesn't want to make anyone's life easier. He just wants to fucking judge people. Dang.
Look at this guy. He's dressed up all like this, but he only gets $1,000 or $100.
Mm.
Like, what are you doing, bro? That's exactly what he's gonna do.
He's gonna make that face out. Yep. That exact
look
face.
Exactly.
Dude's gonna get all
And the
pissed
guy's
off for
gonna
no
be like-
reason.
I'm like, what are you looking at me for, dude? It's like,
You know.
maybe you should stop buying that stuff. He's like,
Maybe you should return that car.
He's already doing it.
Yeah.
He can't even see people's numbers. He's already doing it.
Man.
he sees the guy driving the Lambo. It's like, bro, I don't think you should be driving that Lambo. That you see your number? What number? Oh, nothing.
You could be sitting at dinner and watch someone spend $1,000 in dinner, and then it go to zero. Or they might be
Casino.
so rich they spend $1,000 on dinner and they make $2,000. You just don't know.
I think
Okay,
going
but
to a
how does
casino would be
that
interesting.
how does that knowledge like help you?
Personal entertainment.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah, that's fair.
I think at a casino
I
it
will-
would be very interesting.
Yeah,
I would stick with the truth level because then that'll know who I'm around.
Okay. If I see, yeah. Gotta stick with bank balance right
Yeah,
now.
I
We'll
think-
swing back. We'll swing
Yeah.
back to Juliet. We'll swing back around. But right now, those are the top two.
No, it's body
If
count.
I was
That's what he wants.
dating, the numbers.
But
Yeah.
see, that doesn't still make sense to me because it's like when you're dating, when you're with somebody, you don't want to know their number, but you're gonna know their number.
Okay. I would not want to know M's number. That's not my business. Don't want to know.
But you were dating,
I also
so
just
you
I just
asked
don't
her.
think it matters
I do
like in
not.
general.
I did not ask. I have not asked. And I have shot down the opportunity to
Hey,
know.
all that matters is I'm the one you're with. Whatever happened before, they're
Yep.
not with you. I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to know. No. But if I was dating, I would rather know because I'd be more confident knowing I'm less likely to catch something and don't come off with soap.
I didn't know this was a big concern for you, Jonathan.
I don't. Next question, CJ.
yeah, let's
Next
move
question.
on.
Listen, I'm sure we're
Before we move
starting
on,
to
I think my other statistic would be kindness. I think that would be a good one.
Thunderdog is going to agree. Where's Darwin at? He'll agree too.
I don't think you would.
He will. Him and Thunderdog both would agree.
I think they would both be in the. Let's not focus on that. I'd
Okay,
rather
next
know
question,
something else.
CJ.
All right, Jonathan. So this one kind of it pertains to all of us, but I'm asking you first because since the last podcast, your whole risk assessment just kind of threw us all off, and it still bothers me that you chose. I don't even remember what it was, but you chose the too safe option where you said you would stay up for like 12 hours instead of trying to go for 24. So that still bothers me. I'm going to ask you this question, and the rest of us will answer. Would you rather flip a coin for $1 billion or be guaranteed 100,000?
100,000.
100,000?
Yep. I was just going to flip the coin. Hell no. It's guaranteed money. Are you serious right now? We're back to this?
100,000 ain't life changing.
I would
100,000 ain't
also
life
flip.
changing.
Yeah.
I would take that 50% chance to get.
I am getting more and more concerned about how y'all walk around in life. Y'all gotta fall at least
Okay, but
3 to 4 times a day.
I feel like you're not understanding the difference in amounts there. Like that's what actually makes it a flip situation.
What?
Jonathan.
No,
That's
Juliet,
like
are you
saying
flipping the coin too?
Take
Okay,
one
Jonathan,
grain of
I'm
sand.
flipping. I'm flipping it, bro.
Take
That's
one
like
grain of
saying-
sand, and then take you a 5-gallon bucket of sand. That's the fucking difference there. You need a goddamn little itty bitty specialized
Jonathan.
tweezers to pick up that 1 grain of sand.
You can either have $10 right now, or you can flip a coin and get 10,000. What do you do?
Okay, I'm flipping the coin.
You're not taking the $10 guaranteed?
No, I'm not because I can go to my truck, Juliet, and find $10 in the floorboard somewhere.
Just leaving cash like that around.
Are you gonna go find $100,000 stashed away somewhere, Juliet? Or are you gonna flip the coin?
Yeah, but
Nah,
I'm saying like the difference in like $1 billion is just so much
I'm not-
more money
but-
than
How many
100K.
just with that alone, how many billionaires are there in the world? CJ, quick fact check. I think
Find
you
a-
can look that one up. I think
Find,
that you can.
find,
20.
someone find a coin and flip it.
23.
Find a
Really?
coin and flip it.
I don't know. That just sounds like a good number.
Let me see.
You know what?
There are
There-
3,428 billionaires in the world.
I was close. I was
Yeah.
close.
3,000. And how many
Yeah,
people are in this
about
world?
3,500.
There's about what 7
7 billion?
7 billion.
Yeah, 7
Going
billion
up to
plus.
8 billion. That's ultra elite status. Over 100,000. 100,000 is nothing. That
That's-
doesn't get your house.
That's
I
what
don't
I
think
was
you know
gonna. That's what I was gonna argue. $100,000 isn't really life changing. It might be situational changing depending on like debt and stuff, but
In
it's
the
not life
moment,
changing.
yes,
Yeah,
correct.
like you're not gonna be able to retire off of that, the dividends, all that stuff. Like I think,
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're homeless, you take the 100,000
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're surviving, then I think you do the flip.
yeah,
You lose nothing. I got more to gain with that billion than the 100,000. 100,000, obviously, not to say I'm blessed to be in the situation I am. 100,000 would just add on to it, but I mean, I'm in a safe spot.
yeah. It's not
That's not
changing
an
anything
amount that's gonna.
significantly.
If it was 1 million, if you add a zero to that, that's the one where I'm like, I will take the 1 million. I'll take the million.
Yeah.
But
A hundred thousand
100,
dollars is almost what 2 years worth of salary, depending on if you're like average. That's how I'm picturing it. You know, like
Yeah.
it's not gonna blow up into something huge usually.
Like 100,000, that's not even really a 30% deposit on a house. Like it's a lot of money, right? But
No, it's a
it's
lot. No,
How,
let's not.
how
Let's
big
not.
is this
a
house?
lot of
Let's
money.
PBA?
not degrade that. But 100,000 is a good amount. But in today's world, it ain't getting you much.
I feel like you can still like you can if you can work extra for 3 years or whatever and get that if you really need it versus $1 billion, you would have to live like 100 million lives to and work full time in each one of them to make that money.
Yeah.
Like that's just something you will never ever make organically on your own. Like there's
Yeah,
just no chance of you ever making that.
And those number of billionaires, a lot of that is old money. A lot of that is old money. Very few of those are, you know, brand new like billionaires. Very few of them.
Yeah, it says there's 900 and something billionaires in the US.
Yeah,
But like
it's
yeah,
insane.
it's just very very small.
Jonathan, you're too
Yeah.
safe.
No,
Okay.
it does. His risk meter doesn't make any sense.
What?
What is that? I'm trying to think. The only thing that's coming to mind in a Avengers Endgame,
hmm
whenever they went into that loop that comes back,
hmm
that's it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like it seems like it's going the right way, and then it's like, wait a
Oh,
second, what the hell? But we're coming back. Like it doesn't make sense. It whatever he says, it's the opposite. But this
we were on the same
other thing you said, there's more risk. But now you're not taking risk whenever there's more to gain here versus here. Like
we were on the same page with the step one. I don't know what happened. It's like somehow we just got out of sync.
that's step one again. Yeah, I because what was it? Was that
It
was
was a hundred
100,000, right?
thousand dollars or $1 per step until you trip.
That I have to work to get up to the $100,000.
you're just going through life.
I have to work to get to the 100,000. I give me the 100,000 and I'm done. What if I go and 10,000 steps, it's done? There's an accident, something happens, and okay, well, I'm done. It's just because remember, it was not just trip, a stumble, anything,
And
right?
fall. Yeah, trip, stumble, fall.
Yeah, there's such a high
Either or.
likelihood that that will happen before 100,000 steps.
He's getting mad all over again.
I just
But let's not flip a coin and get 100,000 or one bill.
taking 100,000 easy.
You take that 100,000. One of us will
Because
be a
okay, I'm
billionaire.
looking at which one is easier and less risk adverse to take. I can't go find $100,000 on the street. I'm not gonna make $130,000.
Yeah, but you will never ever find $1 billion on the street. You'll never even be able to earn that much.
Exactly. But I could easily just take the 100 and not risk having zero.
Yeah, but currently you have nothing. So
Okay, and I am guaranteed 100. Or I'm
you know
risking.
what, you are
Here's,
right, Jonathan.
you know what, Juliet? Here's where it comes down to. Which one can I control? I cannot control whether that coin lands or heads or tails, but I can control taking that $100,000, putting it in the bank, and not touching it.
You can't control
Same
not
same logic.
tripping.
No,
Someone's gonna
same
trip
logic.
you.
That same logic.
But
That same logic.
no,
What?
no, no,
Why does that not? Why does that fall in line with just walking and taking that hundred
because
thousand?
I have to be consciously aware of walk. I do it all the time, every day. It's not something new. It's still in my
Do you
control.
know if
I'm
somebody's coming behind you and running into you, or a bike is coming into you and running your ass over? No, you
I,
don't.
in my current lifestyle, I am not risk adverse to bikes. I don't have bikes zooming around me. I'm not ice skating.
You don't
I
have
am
to be.
just.
One just can come be zooming through. And
It
that's
don't
it.
happen.
It's gonna
I
break into
have
Jonathan's
to think
apartment
how
with
many
Legos all
times,
over the floor at night.
and I ain't got nothing to trip me. I easily thought back. When was the last time I tripped or stumbled? I cannot remember. We had that conversation 3 months
feel
ago, and
like
I still
we're-
haven't stumbled.
Yeah, but
And
your
that
argument is
means
still the same. You're saying you would take certain free money with no strings attached. That's the easiest thing to get versus having
that
to
I'm
do
in
anything for
control
it.
of the walk. I'm in control of where I put myself that I
Yeah, but
might
you
trip
Too
or
still
many
have
fall.
to do
variables.
it.
There's way too many variables outside of what you can control to walk. The infinite number of variables that are around you, you
But
can't control.
You could get hit by
in
a car.
my
What if you go
daily
out and you
Damn.
drink
activities,
and there's a curb at night and you don't see it and you trip on the curb?
I
And then
just
it blows up.
I'm thinking back to the last time that I tripped and fell, and I can't remember.
Yeah, but you
So
don't have to like fully fall over. You just
that's
have to
okay.
trip.
Stumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
have never stumbled.
I still am confident. Okay, then it comes down to I am confident, Juliet, that it's been 3 months, Juliet. I ain't fallen. And if I average 10,000 steps a day, I've already surpassed y'all by 200 grand. I'm at $300,000 right now. And counting, Juliet. Counting. I haven't tripped and fallen today. And guess what, Juliet? Juliet, I have 14,000 steps. That means I made $15,000 today. By the end of the day, I got 14,833. I have $15,000 by the end of the day, Juliet.
I get what he's saying because he's saying
I,
like he said he cannot control the coin, but he can control his steps. Now, my counter to that, Jonathan, is to actually remove the step question and replace it with the staying up late question, because I think you can control you staying up for 24 hours, but you still said
can.
you would do 12 hours because it's safer. But I believe that you can control not going to sleep for 24
I
hours.
think Jonathan trusts his feet, but not his mind. That's what I'm
I
learning here.
That
It's
blows my
easy,
so
mind.
here's
That
what
don't make sense.
it's
here's what I
easier
was
to trip than
thinking.
it is to fall asleep.
But I can be driving and doze off, right?
But you're not asleep.
Yeah,
Asleep
you
is
shouldn't
asleep.
be
So my
ever
my
doing
mind
that.
my
Even
Yeah.
mind
Why
went
would you
to
be
the second
driving?
I
Why
start
would
to
you be
doze off,
driving?
even
it's
still,
over.
Jonathan, even still, let's say dozing off counts. Jonathan, you are aware that there's money on the line. I think that's going to change the way you maneuver
You have to
throughout the day.
stay upright and just walk. Just go
I'm,
to the mall and walk around.
Jonathan, someone's telling you that you're making this money. You're not going to do anything that makes you tired or potentially makes you fall asleep, quicker.
But I had to pick how long, right? I can't. It
Yeah,
wasn't like I had to pick how long.
correct.
John, nobody's saying that you had to go 48 hours or 72 hours. We're not saying 2 or 3
And
days.
literally,
It's pick the hours. I said 36 hours because I know I can do 2 full days. Would I do it? Fuck no. That shit sucks. I can do 1 day easy. And I would make sure I'm doing stuff that wouldn't get me overly tired. I've never drank energy drinks or I never drink coffee. You best believe I'm going to be good friends with that for those 36 hours that I've been doing it.
Yeah, towards the end is when you really have to
Yes.
start because think about it, Jonathan. Do you think that you're the type of person that when you're walking or jogging, you're going to pass out and fall asleep? No, right? So that means
he never
No,
trips.
no,
He
no.
just
when you
trips
get
you
tired,
over.
Think about it. No, you're not.
no. Okay, so that's my thing is I'm gonna wait until I'm like really fucking tired, like the energy drinks aren't working, the coffee's not working, and that is when I'm gonna start walking. because I know if I'm walking, I cannot fall asleep. So
Correct.
I was gonna do 36 as well because I know I could easily do 24 just concentrating.
Yeah.
36 will be tough, but that's where the energy drinks come in. I'll be telling my friends and family like, hey, make sure I stay awake and like bright lights, active games, like all this other stuff to make me energetic and not fall asleep. Even without help, and when I say not help, I mean like not people helping. I'm still gonna have the energy drinks. Even without help, I know I can make it past 24. So
I think without anything, 36 confidently I can do it.
yeah,
But just to prevent the risk of me having to, because the whole idea was you pick the hours, you stay awake. Each hour is $1 million, right? Or what was the grand total that you get?
it's $100,000 per hour.
Oh, well, yeah. So whatever it was, um, if you fall asleep, you pay it back, whatever you said.
Yeah, whatever you
And
got
so
up to at that point.
This is gonna beat the nerves and butterflies of fuck, I got a first date tomorrow, or fuck, I got my first interview tomorrow, or dude, I got this big test tomorrow. If I don't pass, I fail and have to retake it. This is gonna surpass any of those kind of nervous feelings I've had on those. I'm gonna get essentially $3.6 million just for staying awake.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be fucking laser
I feel like
focused.
you're excited at that point. Like you're just
Yeah.
shopping.
Yes.
Frankly.
Oh yes.
You just
I'd
when
make-
you're really tired, you just take yourself to the store and just buy yourself something nice because
I'd
you
be
know
like,
you have
no, the
like
fuck
3
you're not.
million coming in.
it's easy.
You are not
bro.
tired, Oscar.
You're not tired. Like the things that you will be able to do to keep yourself awake. I think 24 hours would be so easy just off the adrenaline alone. You won't
Yes.
actually have to start drinking coffee until like 28 just because of the adrenaline of thinking about what you're going to do with that money.
But, like, yeah, if
Like,
you
dude, yeah,
if you
the
knew
countdown
that you
starts
were
to
getting
happen.
$3 million tomorrow, are you going to go to bed and like have a good night's sleep? No, you're going to be way too excited. You're
Yeah.
probably not going to sleep anyways, just even without like having to stay up because that's just, yeah, you'll be so excited.
We might
Free
bump it
money.
to 18.
Everyone ignore Jonathan. Everyone block him. Let me see if I can.
Wait, so that's if he gets up at 6 a.m., he can stay up until midnight.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, he does it every
Very
day.
safe. It's very safe of you.
Just his normal schedule.
Firewatch Jonathan would do more, but not this one. Not this Jonathan.
That means I made like $1.8 million. I'm good.
So Soul Wolf says 100,000 fixes any problems I have. I just know I'll be pissed if I messed up that coin flip. So I go with the guaranteed money. Man, Soul
See?
Wolf.
Soul Wolf gets it, man. Soul Wolf, he understands.
Well, fine. Here's moving on. This is a would you rather question. So would you rather A, every morning there's a 20% chance you wake up on your roof, or B, every night at 3 a.m. a sports mascot bursts into your room and you must wrestle them for 5 minutes before going back to sleep?
I think probably the roof.
Like the fucking roof. Fuck that, dude.
No, the
You have
mascot.
to wrestle, but you have to wrestle in the
It's-
middle of the night for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a long time when you're wrestling
Dude,
an
it's
dressed up
just a
mascot.
fluffy mascot. It's basically wrestling the bed.
Yeah, your partner probably doesn't want to deal with that. You're gonna be single forever.
Tell you.
I didn't think about the
Hey,
partner
you
thing.
said- was this every morning?
No, it's
Every
in the middle
night
of the night.
Every night at 3 a.m.
For how long?
5 minutes.
No. Like how many days, weeks, months?
Forever.
Yeah, both of these are forever.
Yeah, fuck that. Give me on give me on top of on the roof.
Yeah.
Because
I'll
there's
be like,
only a
"God
20% chance. So once every 5 days, 1 out of 5 days, you wake up on the roof, and like if you know this is happening to you, you've like set up a little bedroom up there. Like you have a bed and like
Like a gate or something?
You've
Yeah,
never
you figured it out. It's
you've
fine.
never experienced this, but once you got you got a fucking. This is just a crying baby that wakes up in the middle of the night.
Uh,
Yeah, so you're making people not want kids.
No, this it's just a normal process. I mean, it's just like a
Yeah.
dog that you're training and it shits all over itself 2 or 3 times a day when you're trying to potty train it.
Yeah.
It's a process, but there's processes that you don't like. You deal with it, but it's not forever. That only lasted like 2 months. And that was it.
So let me
Well,
change this real quick. Would y'all's answers change at all if instead of it being every night at 3 a.m. it was once a month at a random time, but still 3 a.m.
I'll
Random
take
day, I
No,
mean.
if it
because
was random. I'll take that. I'll wrestle that son of a bitch. If
no,
it's
I
a
won't
random
take
time
that.
once a month, sign me up.
Because you're going against 20% chance versus guaranteed once per month.
Yeah, but you're going to bed in fear every night of like, what if tonight's the night? Like, I'll just never get
Hey,
a good night's sleep ever again.
hey, you'll prep yourself. No, but once it happens, if it ends up happening on the first day of the month, you got the other 29 or 30 days to be like, all right, it's gonna be a good night.
Actually,
Yeah,
think about.
but if,
No, you go.
sorry,
What's
go ahead. I was gonna say if it's the last day of the month, then you and potentially your partner spend every night being like, okay, tonight might be the night. I'm really sorry about this. We gotta like wear our outfits and be ready with your boxing gloves.
We gotta wear our outfits.
Like, by the end of the month, they hate you, and like you're both just tired and exhausted.
They're wearing like Muay Thai gear to sleep because they just gotta be ready.
Yeah, I'm imagining like a giant, just like dressed up mascot who jumps into your room, wakes you up with an air horn, and then just like jumps on you and strangles you in your bed.
I think
Matt's like, I hate
on
this. Why did I
there.
choose you?
I think I'll still take it on
I
just because it would
wouldn't
be fun.
blame him.
You forgot to put that on your dating profile. You should have started with that.
Cause see, look, once when I'll still go back to the example with my kids. Once when we knew that they weren't waking up at night, and once when those started happening so infrequent, it was like a burst of energy, like okay, I gotta go. I'm ready. I'm ready. But whenever it's like just every night at the very beginning, just because it's the process, it sucks. I don't want to go through that every night. But if I know it's not gonna be all the time and it's just infrequent, I'll sleep at night. And then when if it happens in the middle of the night, fuck, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready. Let's go. But every night at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
expect that fucker to break through my goddamn door and just Oscar, get ready. No.
He has a
Please,
whole
no.
intro animation and everything.
Because
I don't
also
want
with
to.
the mascot, you're never getting a good night's sleep. Whereas you said that you like wake up on your roof, so you're sleeping through it, so you're still getting a full night's sleep.
I see it. But for me,
Right?
at that point, that would be exciting. For me, that would be exciting, and I'd be okay with that. Because now I wake up in the middle of the night and then I'm on top of my fucking roof, like, God damn it. What if it's raining? What if it's fucking cold as shit? God fucking hell. I don't want to do that.
So one more, I was actually gonna say, oh, if you know they're coming at 3 a.m. and you don't, and either it's every day or just once a month, could you potentially switch your schedule around to where you just stay up till 3 every night? That way you know.
No,
No?
no.
Okay. Still got to go to bed at a
I
normal time?
wouldn't. I still want to, yeah. I
Okay.
can do it maybe a few times, but after a while, dude, that gets annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's something where, like, if it's just you for a year, maybe.
Yeah, I would take
But
that.
like,
Yeah,
if you at some point you get a job where you have to be there super early, or like you have a family and suddenly you're just inconveniencing all these other people and everyone, just like, why can't you be normal?
Dad, why you still asleep? It's like 10 o'clock.
The
It's
best
like,
part is the mascot is only attacking you, but your family has to help. They're not just gonna let you get attacked. So they're just dogpiling this mascot.
Jesus Christ, no. I would take the excitement if it's once a month. It's like
Can you imagine
random.
the whole family has to come up at 3 a.m. every night? Oscar just has a whistle by his bed, blows the whistle, and everyone has to come.
They get better at it every time now.
Yeah, they would. And after a while, they're like, Papa, is he coming tonight? Is he coming tonight? I don't know. Just wait for the whistle.
We're
The
ready.
whistle goes.
Let's go.
Get ready.
They all get really good at fighting. They're all taking
Oh,
martial arts
we
classes.
would be taking some fighting classes after that.
Yeah. All right, Jonathan, I see you yawning. So I have another question. This one is a little tricky, but this one is you get $10 million, but you have to pick one common action. Every time you see someone do it, if you ever see anyone do it, you die instantly. And it can't be anything rare. So it has to be things like, it has to be something common, like checking your phone, yawning, laughing, looking at the time. You can stay home to avoid people if you want, but it still has to be something common. Which
Wait,
one
and
would
if
you
you
pick?
see them do it, you die?
Yeah. So you get the money. So if you accept it, you get the money immediately. You get 10 mil. But if you see someone doing this common action, you just die immediately.
Take one. I'll take one. Eat their boogers.
You got kids.
They don't do it.
That seems a
They
little
don't do it.
risky. What if you have another child and they do it?
Hey,
I also feel like they
I'll-
can start at any point. But if you just
Just
walk
takes
in
one
someday and it's
curious
happening,
moment.
Yeah.
I would take that chance because again, that's just kids. But I'm not around kids all the time.
What? You're literally in a
See,
house full of kids.
I couldn't take that one because I've looked over like at a red light before and seen someone in their car do exactly that, and it was
Is that what
disgusting.
And then she would blow up. So
I
But
would
see,
I
and
would
then
say
and then that's it.
with my work, I haven't seen anybody do that. Even when I'm driving, I haven't seen anybody do that. So that's why I would be like, I'll take that. I know when I'm around my kids, there's always obviously that chance, but I also that's probably the one that I would go with.
would you
People
would
eating their
you
boogers.
would you tell your kids not to do that because there's a lot at stake? Because that
Yes.
might give them more.
Yes. Yes.
What if you're
Okay,
like,
guys.
what if you're talking to them about the report card? They're like, Dad, you better stop lecturing me. I swear to God, Dad. I swear to God.
I'll be like, just fucking do it. Watch me just.
You ain't getting none of that money, son, if you do it. I swear to God. It's in the will.
If I die because if I die because my kids ate their boogers, they're not getting in this money. Done. The fucking parrot is gonna get the parrot that we don't have. The parrot will get the goddamn money.
Yep.
Good luck.
What about you, John?
Yeah, I feel like if
I'm still thinking. Still thinking what's something common that I rarely see.
Juliet?
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Kids.
I think I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't take it?
No, I don't think so because I don't trust people, and like you can be at a red light and look over and like some random weird stranger is doing the thing in their car and you just happen to see it.
Mhm.
But I feel like it's sort of a sword of Damocles where anytime you leave your house it could happen.
Mhm.
And also anyone you tell, they can now like pretty much blackmail you and
Yeah.
extort you. And, be like, give me your 10 million or else
Yep.
I'm going to do the thing in front of you. Or I'll stand behind you when you're brushing your teeth and do it in the mirror.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Yeah, and so you can't, you can just, people can just do it, even if you're like, oh, I'm not going to look at you. Like, you don't
Mhm.
have control over seeing it or other people. And so you're either living with this sort of Damocles that it could happen randomly any day, or you tell everyone around you, and probably one person at some point is going to try and use it against you.
So you
like,
don't
I
like
just
that you
think-
don't have control, Juliet, but you want to flip a coin.
Well, no,
Well,
she
it's
said
not
she
about
wouldn't take it.
$100,000.
Okay, Jonathan, if it was $1 billion or I die, I don't think I would flip the coin. That's the difference here. The alternative is death. If I flip it and either nothing happens or I get $1 billion, I'm okay with that.
That is different. So,
I'm also on the side of Juliet. I can't think of anything that I. Yeah, I'd rather just.
I was thinking like counting pennies because I don't see people counting change very often anymore, and pennies is even more specific.
I watched my very elderly aunt in New York count out like it was like 3.89, and she counted out like 15 cents in pennies one by one.
When was this?
Like 3 months ago.
Oh,
Like
damn.
pretty recently.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's
Also,
that.
if I pay with cash, I'm usually counting pennies.
What? Who still has pennies anymore?
See, that's my
There's
point.
cash.
See, I would come from New York where I always have cash, and then I would go eat lunch with you or buy something, and then I would just start counting my pennies, and that's it because I came to visit. So you have no control over it,
Dang.
and now you're dead.
Okay.
You never know what weird things people are doing.
All right, catch me up. What happened?
So my answer was I said counting pennies, and Julia said that she would kill me immediately because she counts pennies all the time.
I will say I've seen that probably more often than somebody eating their boogers.
I rarely
Yeah, I
see
think
people
counting
using.
pennies is definitely more common.
Okay, I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I rarely see people using change. I see them using like dollar bills, but even then, it's like this is like a specific amount. Like, hey, this is $10. Here's $10 in ones or something. I rarely see people exchanging coins.
Yeah.
But I get what
I've
you
actually
mean.
seen that. I've seen that. I'll take my chance with the boogers.
All right. So that's, I guess, Oscar and I, you and I are taking a chance, and then Julia and Jonathan, they said, ain't no way.
But what's the your repercussions for not taking it?
Nothing. You just go about life normally. You just don't get the money.
I'm making money in my steps right now, so I ain't gotta worry about.
It doesn't stack. It doesn't stack.
No, it doesn't stack.
No, I'm stacking.
Nah, it doesn't stack. That means
I
you
got
can make money
300.
walking and staying up late? Nah. You don't get both.
All right, I'll stay up late.
No, you can't do it. You got to be safe.
18 hours.
He's making $100,000 per hour by staying up for an extra hour, and he's walking and making $1 per step, and he's like, "Yeah, gotta get these steps in." It's another
And then
$20.
And then he still
Work
chooses the
3
safe
times
option
hard.
with the 100,000 instead of flipping the coin. He's like, I got to be safe. What if I don't make this money back?
I'm telling you, dude,
Yep.
that still blows my mind. I will take that chance. I will take that chance, and especially if, like, let's say everybody in your family has that chance to do it. Dude, you're set.
Yeah. Well, it is kind of getting to that time. I have one more question, then we can kind of wrap it up.
Let me hear it. CJ.
All right. So for $10 million, you got to pick one of your friends to split the money with. The catch is y'all have to agree on every single purchase. Which friend are you choosing? It cannot be a partner. And how would
Wait,
you
so
go about?
You only get the money if you can like choose a friend.
So you have to choose a friend, and then y'all basically share the bank account that money is in. But y'all have to agree on every single purchase. So if they want a coffee, they have to say, "Hey, I want to get this coffee," and then you have to verbally or written approve of that purchase, and vice versa. So the question is, who would you choose, and how would you go about that? Because I don't know, it could be kind of interesting having to honestly get permission on every single choice.
I feel like there's just no way that's not destroying the friendship because there's always going to be one person who's trying to spend more than the other person.
True.
Or like one person who's like counting so carefully that they're like, no, you can't get a coffee. You already got 3 coffees this week. I haven't gotten any coffee.
We have 10 million.
$10
It's 10 mil.
You can get all the fucking coffees you want, but we're keeping tabs. 5 mil is yours. 5 mil is mine.
You were just talking.
I'll say
That's
I will
exactly
say
what she's
yes
talking
to
about.
Everything. I will say everything to yes. To everything you wanted to do, I'll say yes. But once you get that 5 mil, you're done.
But see, then they're going to say, okay, well, I'm just not going to approve what you want to buy once
Yeah.
they've spent their 5
It's-
million.
You don't get money either.
But see, this is the
Yeah,
thing.
but then now they've spent their 5 million. You still have your 5 million, but they're not going to agree
I'll
for
make
you
sure
to buy
I'm
anything.
spending my money at the same time too. I'm not
So-
gonna just go blindly and hold off and let them spend. No.
So are you gonna match their pace, or are you just gonna buy what you want to buy? Because what if they want to make some big investments, whether that's in a business or just something that they just want? Now they spent 2 mil. you still have your 5 mil. It's in the same bank account as their mil. But anyway, you still have yours. But are you gonna make a $10 million investment to keep up with them?
I will probably do the same. Yeah, I'll get my financial advisor. Hey, we need to find something to invest in.
Yeah, I feel
Let me
like
get
that's
this money
the
out.
only way it would make sense to me is if, like, I pick a friend, say I pick CJ, and then day one I'm like, okay, I'm gonna spend my $5 million on this.
All of
And
it in day
I
one,
need,
Juliet?
She's gonna put it all
yeah,
on black.
I'm buying
My
stock or
lord.
something. No, I'm gonna gonna put 5 million in the S&P or whatever I feel like, and then now that money is effectively like out of the deal, and now
Then
I
you're
can
gonna say no to
greenlight
everything.
what. No, then I can. And I'll obviously greenlight whatever CJ wants. But yeah, you need to find a friend that you trust is not gonna like just say no to
Gonna
try
hold
to
you.
get more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I was thinking in the beginning, like the first week, maybe a month, things are gonna be pretty normal because you're probably just gonna be buying somewhat normal stuff, clothes, maybe you buy a nicer
A
car,
house,
a house,
car.
things that make sense. But at some point, your 5 mil in your head is gonna be like, man, I could do something much greater. And like you said, Juliet, like I could spend the remaining of my money and be like, yeah, I'm gonna make this investment. But then I see your money just sitting there because you were all safe and you were trying to do your own thing. I'm just like, Juliet, I just need another 500 grand so I can invest in this other business. You're like, you already spent your 5 million, and then I get all pissed and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna approve anything you do until you let me use your 500,000, which means that she would have to take it
Yep.
out and send it to me. But
And now I either get nothing
Contract. I'll get a
or
contract. No, I'll get a
I get
contract.
4.5.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but even then, like it's a contract, but I mean, in this world, like I can still just disapprove regardless of the contract. Like if I really
No,
want
no,
to be
no.
petty,
I'm saying, even if I end up losing out on the rest of it, I'm gonna sure damn as hell make sure I get that money back from you, one way or another. And having that legal document there saying that you will give me the 500,000 that I loaned you, I will get my money back at least for that. Even if I get screwed out of it, you could have burned through your money. Your investment could have bombed. I'm gonna make sure I get my 500,000 from you.
but Oscar, what if it hurts our friendship?
Hey, dude, you already fucked it. You already fucked it by telling me no.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it can't be like a months long or years long thing. Like I feel
Yes,
like the faster
will.
it's resolved and taken care of before anyone like starts letting the money get to them and starts to get weird and greedy.
Remember that truth bar?
Mm. Ju-
That's how I will be my person.
Juliet and I share the mil or the 10 mil, and she looks up and it has like a 1 out of 10 for truthfulness. She's like, "Oh no," for honesty.
Game over, Juliet. Game over. You're gonna say yes to everything, right? Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm doing this.
No, that would be. That yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I
if
know
you're
who I would pick though. Me, my buddy Ernesto. I've known that dude since I was 11,
Yeah.
since 6th grade. I have pretty good judgment. He has pretty good judgment of me, and I think we would fall in line pretty quickly. We'd probably spend it all quick, probably at the same pace, and just make sure like, hey, if not investing in stocks and stuff, I'd probably invest in homes, and just go from there.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't really matter what you buy as long as it's a movable asset, right? Like even if I just buy a really big piece of land for 5 million, that money is now like officially mine, and I can sell that land if I want to. And even if I take a small loss on it,
Well,
I'd rather have 4.5 that's like free in mine than tied
you
to
gotta
another
have somebody
person.
that's gonna buy that land too. So you better hope you pick out an area that is okay, not
Yeah, of
just some
course.
random area.
Yeah.
But she's saying even if
No,
she
but
sells it
I
at a
meant
slight
like
loss, like it's still her money. She
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have to get my
I meant
approval.
whether it's
But that's
stocks
if
or
it gets
land
sold.
or
Well, and just in the aspect of land.
Or
Just in the
housing.
aspect of land. No,
Yeah.
yeah, if it stocks and even if it goes down like 25%,
But
damn. But that's only 4 million that I get.
well, if you buy land for 5 mil and you're just like, man, I really just want to use this money, you can take a loss and sell it for maybe 4.7, 4.5, and just get
Yeah.
that money because that's gonna make it more. People are gonna be more interested in buying it because you're taking off 500,000. So it makes sense
True.
what she's thinking because it's just like,
Yeah,
I just need the money. I just need the money to be mine. 4.5 ain't bad.
True.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I would do it. I'd do that too.
So Soul Wolf says, I'll share with the crackhead who's already cracked out and then just spend as much as I can before they understand what's even happening.
Bro, that's steep.
That's horrible.
They just spend like $100 on some crack and it's like, this is all I want.
Oh my gosh.
Jonathan, why are you so quiet, dude?
Oh no, I am listening. I am listening. Listening. Listening.
Would your partner be Tristan?
Hell no.
Damn.
Hell no.
It'd be Cecily, guys. We know.
Who? Did you forget her name again?
He did. Yeah,
Ooh,
he
you
did.
pissing me off. You pissing me off. Even Juliet remembers her name. I can't believe you, man.
Is it not Cecily?
Who is Cecily?
We talked
Cecily
about
she was a swimmer.
Sam?
She was the swimmer.
Who was
No, that's
talking about?
Ceci. That's Cecilia.
Yeah, Ceci.
Are you
I'm
Are you
like,
talking-
I think Juliet said Skinny Sam.
I'm confused. I don't know who we're talking about.
Homegirl who laid down on the
She
road.
did other things.
That is the pinnacle of what she is.
That's where she built her legacy.
That is her legacy.
It makes me so sad that 10 years later, that's what people remember.
Even Soul Wolf remembers. He says this poor girl. Yeah, this has been over 10 years at this point. That happened in 2013,
Yeah.
right?
14, 15, yeah.
Okay,
No,
14.
2013, 2014.
that's
14.
true.
Yeah,
Wait.
I think it was 2014.
Yeah,
But yeah, dude,
12 years.
that,
It's been 12
that
years.
is what she is known for. That is her peak moment.
and
You can't tell me, CJ, is there another more peak moment that she's done?
I think when
Valentine's Day.
that was more you. That was more you than her. She just had an unfortunate moment. Jesus.
Okay,
Out,
apologize. What was Homegirl's name?
Celia.
Celia.
This dude says Ceci or something.
Cecilia.
Ceci.
Anyways, Jonathan, what are you doing
Cecily.
with
No, I said Cecily. Yeah, I said Cecily.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your money? And are you comfortable splitting it?
I don't think we have an option but to split it, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can
So
just
I-
not take the deal and have no money.
So
No, I
technically,
think I would take it.
you don't have to split it down the middle. Like if you choose a friend, y'all can just be talking to each other like, I want to buy this, this, and that. But it's just smarter to think of it as like
You have
5 mil
to
each.
approve.
But it's in the same bank account, so it's not like formally split or
I'm
officially.
hoping we're smart enough to put in an account that builds enough interest. We can just live off of that. And
How
split
much
the
interest would
because
that
we've
be?
had- Well,
Just depends
10.
on what it is. Yeah.
I'd say we'll just say it's 4.8 APY, so
That's a lot.
5 million or sorry 10 million.
Yeah, but you have
10
to
million.
really trust that friend, and also you're supporting two people off that account. But if your friend feels like he's a millionaire and he starts taking people out to really nice dinners, then he's like screwing
Well,
up.
he's
your
living
poker
off.
figures.
He's living off the interest a month. So the principal balance is $10 million at 4.8 APY. That earns approximately $40,000 in interest per month. So you're splitting that. You're making $20,000 a piece.
That's a good answer.
That's sizable. That's
Yeah.
sizable.
It's a good answer,
that's-
Jonathan.
that's-
But do you have a friend that you trust enough to not ever take advantage of that deal or spend more
I
than their
think
I think
20,000?
I bet you
I
if you have
think
this kind of conversation and show them the numbers, you would be an idiot to mess that up.
yeah, I think
I agree, but
think
once you're in
CJ
the
I think
deal for
CJ and
so
I can make it
long,
happen.
I
CJ and I
do
can make it
too,
happen.
because I do
then yeah,
like the idea of consistent monthly income. I've always
Yeah,
preferred that idea versus just a lump sum. So that would be
yeah,
very easy to convince me of.
yeah,
Because I mean, honestly, how much are we truly spending? You know,
yeah.
on
I mean,
average, we're
you
spending
can
what
get a little
two
crazy
two
at
to
first,
four
but if you
thousand
want,
a month.
but and if you want to get crazy, okay, get crazy. But you're continuously earning $20,000 a month. Wait 2 or 3 months and make your big purchase. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I think
I'd
yeah,
say
I
that's
think
that too.
actually a really smart answer. I like that one.
but you're in it like for life, so you have to.
that's fine.
You're assuming that CJ in 50 years when he's
I think I would.
or let's
I
But you
think
got to
I
remember,
would.
there's gonna be months that you don't spend that money though.
That's fine.
I mean,
Because
you
I'm
and
not going to be
if you don't
spending
No, no,
all
no.
spend it,
I'm
20.
just saying. I'm just saying, like, because what what that number is if we just keep that 5 or that 10 mil in there,
hmm
we're getting 20K a piece
yeah,
because of that. But
yeah,
that's just we're just living off the interest. But
yes,
there's gonna be months where you're not taking that interest payment, and you're going, Jonathan, hey, I still got to roll over. Keep it in there. So now that 10 mil comes 10 mil, 20,000. If Jonathan
right,
says, hey, I got 20,000 is gonna last me for 6 months, then those 6 months end up being 120,000 added into that 10 mil. So that's just
Mhm.
gonna be building even more.
yeah.
Little by
Your
little, that amount
principal,
will come out to be more that you'll get a payout every month.
Yeah.
yeah, your principal will slowly grow, and thus your monthly interest will grow with it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I mean I understand all of that. I'm just saying that you really have to. I think you and CJ would be fine, but you really have to trust this other person, right? Because, like, what if
right,
CJ gets a wife who has incredibly expensive taste and she
but
just keeps talking
it's
him
not
into
between
buying
me and
more
CJ's
cars?
wife. It's between me and CJ.
And
yeah,
to
Yeah,
yeah.
be
but what if
fair,
CJ can't say no to his wife and she's like, we just need one more Lamborghini? And CJ's like, don't worry, baby doll, wink, wink, I got it.
okay, all right, hold on. I would not do that immediately. But the thing is,
He said
remember,
immediately, Jonathan.
remember,
That means your money's not safe.
remember, I can't just take the money out. I have to get approval from him. So if anything, the worst thing that happens is that we're arguing all the time. But if we're arguing all the time, none of the money is being released because let's say I'm petty. I was like, well, I'm not gonna approve anything you want. Well,
Tell,
that doesn't matter because
tell
the
your
money's in.
wife who really wants her new Lamborghini calls Jonathan and she's
She
like, so CJ has cancer.
she
This
doesn't have any
isn't actually
power.
for a car. This is
She has no
for.
power.
Yes,
But
but she's calling Jonathan, and then Jonathan's like, okay, I'm sorry, I approve this because I didn't realize it
I
was
think he
for
would.
a.
I think he would ask for
I'm
confirmation.
sure he would say, show me, FaceTime me. I guarantee he
And
would do that.
and also remember, assuming I didn't fake getting cancer within the first year, I think you could easily pay for treatment based off of the what we were getting monthly. Like, because if we're just putting
Yeah,
most of it back monthly, we could just take out whatever I need for the treatment. Like that's
Juliet, and we're not spending $20,000 a month currently,
yeah.
so we don't have those habits yet. So even if we just each put back, if we each get 20K and we put 10K back into the principal, like Oscar said, our interest is just going to grow. So if we don't touch it for a year, we've made $500,000 in interest for the year, which means now we have 10.5 million. And like Oscar said, that interest is going to quickly grow and it's almost going to double up on itself. I think we'll be fine on the interest.
Let's see, any time that if you guys ever get in an argument or a fight, then CJ's going to decline you buying lunch that
But
day. You're going to
but
go to
he
buy a sandwich, and CJ's going to be like, nope, no lunch for you today.
Okay, let's take the worst possible scenario, and I'm just being an absolute asshole to Jonathan. As long as it doesn't happen within the first 2 months of us getting this money, he still has gotten some of that 10K, that 20K. So even if I'm being a jerk and he's being a jerk back to me, we still have money like growing in the bank. So
Yeah, but you have the money growing no matter what.
right.
Yeah.
So, like, even if you keep him from getting lunch, that's not stopping the money growing for both of you.
But Julia, if we don't
Might also
develop the
stop
bad
you from buying
spending
lunch.
habits, we have nothing to worry about.
But
Okay, what if
I
CJ
would agree
started
on
by
that.
spam?
For me
You're
though,
gonna be like, nope, declined. You
on
don't
something
need to
like
be
that,
eating spam.
you best believe, you know, when it comes to money, obviously, not coming from the best situations, changing the money habits for me was a big learning experience. And especially for my wife, the way she is, she she was self-sufficient the whole way through. She paid for her own college, paid for her own car, paid for her own bills growing up without any help. If we were to have something like this, I guarantee she would be like, "Hey, you better pick somebody who is money smart and understands this shit." Because what Jonathan just said, you're an idiot. Like I said, if you don't fall in line with that, whoever you pick, you better make sure they're taking some financial classes. They're getting a financial advisor to truly understand what's going on. Because stuff like this, if this messes up, we're set. We're set for life.
Yeah,
We're set for life. 20K a year, 20K
a
a
month.
month.
Yeah.
That first time, that's absurd amount of money.
Yeah.
So
No, but I
That's why I
still think
think if CJ
people
and I go
still
into it, we have that same mindset. I have no doubt we'll be fine.
like.
so
What if Jonathan had made that deal with Hugo back when him and Hugo were like
I
very
would
good
not have
friends?
made the deal with Hugo, Julia. Let's start with that right now.
every time he goes out Friday night, he sees a purchase for like wine and candles. He's like, "Oh hell nah, hell nah!" He declines that shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. Also, Julie, you have to remember. Let's say Jonathan and I get into a fight because none of the money is being lost. We can
It's
just
growing.
make up later. Like we can just come back and say, "Hey, man, my bad. I was acting irrational or whatever," and then now we're good again.
Yeah, no, you can. I think that yeah, I don't know. I would just be really nervous about having it be a lifetime deal just because I know that people can change and money does affect how people act.
True.
Um, and like, even though I feel like I have a really good understanding of someone's character and I really trust them, I can't guarantee that between now and 30 years from now, like, they might go through some really bad experiences, right? Like, they might have PTSD or like severe depression or like just like life may affect them in ways that will change them from the person I know today and like make them more reckless or like less trustworthy or less honest or like yeah, so that's what would make me really like there's all these stories, right, of people who
I'll be fine not talking to Jonathan for 3 years. We'll get about 1.5 million back.
We'll get 1.5 back.
see that's actually interesting if you just agree to not talk and not touch the
Touch
money
it.
for 5 years and then
Let me
five
let me
years
see what
later
that'll
you
be.
reconvene
Let
I
me
don't
see.
know if
and
I could not touch the money for that long. I think I got to get something within the first 3 months just to hold me over, and then I can go a while.
that's fair. Yeah, you each get like a
5 years
million
will be
to begin
2.6.
with and then you wait 3 years or something.
I don't know if I
10
need a
years,
mill. I think if I can just
1.6,
get like 100,000,
5.6
I
mil.
think I'd be fine. I think I can make that last however long I need it to last. Because I do.
That's the
I
first argument right there. Is Jonathan wants 200,000 and you want 100,000.
Again, but I'd be keeping track. You'd be keeping track. That was so you know. Like, hey, you okay? You got that much? I got this much.
Yeah, but now you have to keep track of like everyone's respective interest earned.
it will be
That's
already in
the
there
No, no,
though.
no, no, no,
principle.
no, no,
It'll
no.
show you in
Because
the history.
you're responsible only for your 5 mil. He is responsible for his 5 mil if it's kept 50-50. From thereafter, whatever was agreed upon, we're gonna have the financial. It's not gonna be me counting it or you counting it. You can get your financial advisor. I'll get my financial advisor. They'll be the ones deciding this because I'm not gonna play a pissing match with you. I'm not gonna do that. Let those other people figure that out for us. You spend 200. You spend $100,000 more than I did. That's gonna affect your total outcome.
I think, Julia, you treat it as a paycheck. You're getting $20,000 a month. That's it. You don't think about the principal balance. So every 2 weeks you get 10 grand. Do what you want to with it, just like you would any other job, and that's how you mitigate the chances of getting in an argument because your salary is not my business, and what you do with it is your business, and you have to budget on that $20,000 a month. That sounds crazy, but you're gonna
Yeah,
budget.
you have to get each other's approval for everything. So if you ever want a hot dog at 1 in the morning, you have to call CJ at 1 a.m. and wake him up and say, CJ, can I buy this hot dog? And if he's ever annoyed, because you keep calling him every night at 3 a.m., you're calling him for
Wow,
him to
he's eating a
approve
lot
the
of
hot
hot
dog
dogs.
purchase. And at some point, CJ's
But
going to get annoyed.
no,
He's going to
you
say
don't
I, I
get
no.
would I would probably do
no.
Juliet at
You
that
don't
point
get
and be like,
permission on it,
dude,
Juliet. We said we had to get permission on the 10 million. We didn't say anything about the interest.
Yeah, I was actually gonna agree with that because the interest, I think the interest is different.
That
Yep,
changes everything then, I think.
Yeah, because that's just going
it's
into your
it's just a
account. It
salary.
that's
the
where
same way.
Jonathan just outplayed everything.
Yeah, that's
Jonathan,
the same
I
way
think
you
I
wouldn't
think
have
my
to get
bar
permission.
my meter for liking you went up again. I'm not as upset with you anymore.
That did kind of save you. So you're 2-2. Good job, Jonathan.
No. He's still 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Doesn't
What?
matter.
Yeah,
Math
okay.
doesn't matter right now.
Well, awesome, guys. That was a great one to end it on. Um, I think I need to get to bed earlier today because I've been tired like all week for some reason. But appreciate you guys joining the podcast. I'm gonna upload this one probably tomorrow.
Oh
And
yeah.
thank you. I'll see y'all later.
Later, man.
Hey, y'all.
Bye, chat.
See you. See you, Soul. See you, Dustin, Thunderdog.